Hello everyone and welcome back to One Arm Robber. Today's video is another loud heist guide, and the heist that we're taking on today is the Orbital Bank Heist. And just like my previous loud heist guides, I'm going to show you two different methods to complete the Orbital Bank Heist loud. Those methods being the standard way, where we had to break the power boxes, and the advanced method where you don't have to. Now a little bit of recon beforehand. The Orbital Bank has 3 points of entry that we can enter from, the first one being right in front of us. If we go to the side door over here with our drill, we can take our drill out and drill open the side door and get access to the bank right away. The second entry point will be the front door, where we go into the front door and have to deal with a whole bunch of civilians and a bunch of guards as we fight through. And the third and final entry point, if we go around the outside to the back alley, we can actually go up these stairs. At the top of the stairs, there's a door that we take our drill out and we drill open this door to get access to the upper floors of the bank. And now to note that the Orbital Bank Heist has 4 power boxes that we must destroy to get access to the vault. The first one can be found in the main lobby, right behind the main desk here, along the wall over here. The second power box from the first power box, if we take a left and we go over here, can be found along the wall over here, right next to the civilian. The third power box from the second power box, if we go down here, take a right, and we go into this break room, we can find the third power box in the break room right next to this door. And the fourth and final power box can be found upstairs on the second balcony right outside the bathroom and the office over here along this wall over here. And the loadout that we're going to be using for the standard method is going to look something like this. For weapons, I'm going to be using the L245 and the ZM48, and the only tool that we'll actually need during this heist is an angle grinder. When we first start the standard method, we're going to grab our kit, grab our angle grinder, and then we're going to head straight to the front of the Orbital Bank. And once we get to the front of the Orbital Bank, we're going to chuck our angle grinder near the first power box, take out both the guards in the front half, like so, without taking out any civilians. And then what we're going to do is post up in this corner and wait for all the guards to show up so we can take them out. After we've taken out all the guards, we're going to go over to the first power box and we're going to just start destroying it. Where I like to post up is right behind this desk, because the only entry point is the main entrance here. Now be careful fighting in this area. As you can see, some civilians will stick around, so make sure you know where your shots are being placed. I really wish the civilians by the door would just leave. And I wish these civilians would stop running around. And after we destroy the first power box, the second power box is in this little room over here. We're going to activate it, and then we're going to post up in that corner that we posted up earlier, since we have full range of the front entrance. After we destroy the second power box, the third power box, if we go down here and go into the break room, we can activate the third power box. So we'll post up over here near the doorway, because they're only going to be coming from the front entrance. And after we destroy the third power box, what I recommend doing is grabbing your angle grinder and taking it along with you as we head upstairs to the fourth and final power box. So we're going to go up the back stairwell, we're going to go through these next 2 doors, and right outside the vault area, we're going to chuck our angle grinder, head across the balcony over here, and disable the last power box. Now where I like to post up is in this bathroom over here, because we have clear view of the power box if any diffusers come, and there's only one entry point. So we're going to stay in here until we destroy the fourth and final power box. And after we destroy the fourth and final power box, we're ready to break into the vault room. So we're going to grab our angle grinder, go through the metal detector, and instead of drilling into the cell door right away, what I recommend doing is jumping through the bars, and then drilling the door to the vault. And after we open up the vault door, what I recommend doing is not open up the cell door just yet, but actually putting all the loot onto the cart. And since the cops can't get in here, we have free range to loot in peace. And once we have everything on the cart, we need to secure an exit. So now what we're going to do is take our angle grinder, we're going to grind open the cell door, and after we do that, we're going to go out here and we're going to secure an exit. So from the vault area, we're going to take a left, we're going to unlock the door to the roof over here. And after we do that, we need to go back to the vault area and grab our cart, and this is the exit we're going to take. And once we get back to the vault, we're going to grab our cart, we're going to go backwards to the vault door, backwards to the cell door, go backwards to the metal detector. It makes it so much easier. And then what we're going to do is follow the same pattern to the roof access. So going across the balcony over here, going past the manager's office, go backwards to this door, and going upstairs. And then we're gonna go backwards to the door to the roof access. And once we're up on the roof, we're gonna walk up on the sledge, aim for the fence down below. If we hit it, we should survive. And then it's just a straight shot back to the truck. And once we enter the truck, our total take is $172,000. We'll end the heist. And this was the standard method of how to loot the Orbital Bank Heist, the loud guide. And now moving on to the advanced method, and the loadout's gonna look something like this. For weapons, I'm gonna be using the N1A and the ZM48 suppressed. and the only tool that we'll actually need is an angle grinder. Also, the skills guard dodger and camera dodger would come in handy. When we first start the advanced method, we're gonna grab our kit, grab our duffel bag, grab our angle grinder, and then we're gonna head to the front of the orbital bank. Now for this next part, it's highly recommended if you have the skill guard dodger and camera dodger fully maxed, because we're gonna use the abominations method where we go through the front of the orbital bank. So once we get to the front of the orbital bank, we're gonna go across the room here, go around this coffee table, right behind this guard, jump over this plant, and then head straight upstairs. Once we get up here, we're gonna go into the corner over here, wait until a guard passes by, sneak in right behind him. We're gonna sprint through this next door and leave our duffel bag outside the main vault area, turn around and go into this office door. Once inside this office, we're gonna zip tie the civilian inside just to be safe, and then we're gonna grab the utility keycard off the desk and then retrace our steps back through the door that we just came through, jump over this railing to the first floor. Now once we're on the first floor, our goal is to wait until this guard moves and this camera turns. So we're gonna wait about 5 seconds. Once the guard passes by, the camera should turn very shortly, and after it does, we're gonna scan the card and turn off the alarm. After we turn off the alarm, we're gonna retrace our steps by going upstairs and going to the vault area. So we're gonna go through this door like normal, and then we're gonna go through this next door, sneak in right behind this guard, go into the vault area, take your suppressed weapon out, shoot this camera, take out both the guards inside this area, grab their phones, and do the check-ins. Now after we do their check-ins, we're gonna take out the last guard inside the main vault area, grab his phone, do his check-in, and now our next step is to grab the guards' bodies and drag it into the main vault area. And once we have all the guards' bodies inside the main vault area, right over here, what we're gonna do is go back to our duffel bag. We're gonna grab our duffel bag, and then what we're gonna do is go to the main vault area, and once we're inside the main vault area, grab your angle grinder, we're gonna jump through the cell door right over here, and once we're here, we're gonna drill into the vault area. Now since we didn't do the cell door, the guard that gets alerted can't have access to this room because the door is still locked. So we're gonna do this one first. And after we do this, we're gonna take our angle grinder, and now we're gonna grind the cell door. Now just in case another guard heard, what we're gonna do is after we unlock this door, we're gonna take all the guards' bodies and drag it inside the vault door, right inside this cubby so they can't be seen. And once they're all inside the vault door, right inside the left here, all we need to do is grab a cart, and then place all the loot back on this cart and take it back to the truck. And once we have everything onto the one cart and nothing sticking out from the sides, we're gonna grab the cart, go backwards to this vault door, go backwards to the cell door right behind us, and then we're gonna go backwards to the metal detector to make it a lot easier. And once we're outside the metal detector, the shortest route that we're gonna take is take an immediate right, open up this door right behind us, open up the door to the back alley, then we're gonna grab our cart and go backwards both through the doors that we just unlocked into the back alley. And once we're in the back alley, all we need to do is take our cart back to the truck. Now to make this a loud heist, what I recommend doing is getting spotted by the civilian in this window right here. It should be easy. And once he gets spotted, he should alert the guards. Now if we get back to the truck and no one spotted us, or no one's alerted the cops, what we're gonna do is take our N1A, shoot out this window, and very shortly the cops should get alerted, making this a loud heist. And once that happens, we're gonna hit the button to end this heist. Our total take is $171,000, and this was the advanced method of how to loot the orbital bank, the loud guide. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to help the channel grow. If you want to see a funny video, click the video on the left. If you want to see more tutorials, click the video on the right. And like always, it'll be a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video. Yeah! And once we get back to the cell door, oh my goodness, they pushed my freaking stuff! Those douchebags pushed my loot cart. So if you're wondering why the run took so long the first time, it would happen to be because someone came in here and pushed my loot cart.